I'm Kelly, your TGGOR representative, your teenage generation guru of relationships. In this video, I will teach you girls how to get a boyfriend. And I've brought my friend Jennifer to help you know what I'm talking about. I'll be giving you a few tips to show you what you can do to get your boyfriend. Tip number 1, you're going to want to have confidence. This means you got to have it says here, you want to improve your self-esteem. Talk well, use expression. Don't be boring, and use good posture. You're going to want to improve your appearance. So this means you want to look good. You want to look classy, not slutty, because let me tell you girls, if you want to attract the right kind of guy, you don't want to be a slut. Take care of yourself. If you have a pimple, deal with it. Use some proactive. And be yourself with your own style. Don't be like, oh, she's hot, so I'm going to look like her because she has all the guys. Well, most likely she's the slutty one. I'd say hygiene is pretty important. Always have a clean mouth, brush your teeth, take a shower. 3-day rule, 2-day rule. I mean, if you haven't taken a shower within that time, don't come into society. It's gross. And always carry mints. If nothing's worse when you're talking to a guy and you're like, hello, and he dies. Also, personality is a big issue. Don't be shy. If you don't talk to the guy, he's not going to know you exist. If you have a problem with talking with the guy, I've never really experienced this, but if you have a problem, start with small talk, like, so the weather is cloudy. Yeah, it is. I like the color purple. And it will be perfect. Get involved with things that you enjoy. Why? You'll get to know people who also have a common interest. And if you're doing something like drama, you'll meet a guy in there who also likes drama, and that's one thing you'll have in common. And you'll get to know them, and then you'll fall madly in love. Not really, but you know what I mean. Guys like friendly girls. If you're sitting by yourself in a corner, you're like, don't talk to me. He's not going to want to talk to you, so be friendly. Guys also like popular girls, unfortunately. So if you're that girl in the corner who's eating her lunch by yourself, he knows you exist. So, anyway, there's more chance of you meeting if you get involved with things you enjoy. Obviously, she has a boyfriend. Be patient and realistic. Unfortunately, Prince Charming does not exist. And in high school, there's no chance that you're gonna meet him. And if you do, oh my gosh. Wow, you're like one of those chick flick movies. I'm jealous. But yeah, patience is a key, and if the guy you're flirting with doesn't even respond, chill. It's not that you're ugly, you might be, but it's not that you're ugly, it's that maybe he's has his own emotional problems or something. Guys are weird. Be humble and secure and sweet. There's nothing less attractive than a girl who's not sweet and cute and all that, because if you're all bitchy, he's not gonna want you as a girlfriend, you know? Eye contact. Don't be afraid to make eye contact, because eye contact means you are interested in him. But don't stare. Staring is really creepy. And don't be afraid to be just friends. Being friends is fine. I mean, it's only high school. So, that's the good stuff. Here's a do nots. Don't be snobby. Why? Because being snobby, it's unattractive. 'Cause if you're snobby, you're usually really bitchy, and guys don't like bitchy girls unless they like that type. Unfortunately, hot guys aren't always the nicest. So if you like a guy who's hot, but there's nothing else to him, don't go for it. Trust me, you just don't. He will break your heart. But if he is hot and he is nice, 10 points. Go for it. That's it on that. Do not be jealous, and if you are, don't show it. Because if you are jealous, that's unattractive. And in getting a boyfriend, you want to be attractive. So don't be jealous. I'd say being humorous is pretty important, because if you're boring, he's gonna think you're boring. So be funny, tell him jokes, laugh at his jokes, but do not be giggly, like overly giggly, because that's really annoying. I mean, nothing is more annoying to a guy than a girl who's just like, ah ha ha ha, because he figures out at some point that he's not actually funny, you know? I'd say don't be obsessive, because guys get really freaked out if you're an obsessive girlfriend. I mean, if you're like texting him 24 hours, what are you doing? What are you doing now? What are you doing? I said, what are you doing? Why aren't you answering? Oh my god! He's gonna dump you. And also, if you aren't dating, he's not gonna want to date you. So, don't be obsessive. Don't talk about past relationships. I think this one is pretty self-explanatory.
So this one time I dated this guy, right? And he was my very first kiss, and I thought that he was terrible, okay? Because, like, we're outside at school, and nobody's there, and we're waiting to go somewhere so we could do some stuff that we really like to do. And I was just like, I've never kissed anyone. He's just like, oh, well, we can kiss. And then I started laughing. And then he's like, why are you laughing? Is this funny? Do I look?
Don't tell your friends if they're immature, because they will go to him and be like, oh my god, she likes you? Do you like her? Tell me you do. If you don't, I will hurt you. And he will be scared. And he won't want to date you. So don't tell your friends if they're immature. For your own good. For his own good. This is your TGGOR representative Kelly signing off. I hope that was helpful.